A glowing bell shimmered in his hands, and he could hardly believe his luck at getting a mount. A glowing mount appeared beside him, its ethereal aura captivating him. He recognized the ghost Night Wolf as one of the fastest mounts available. A massive wolf-like creature stood proudly beside him, and he could not contain his excitement. He admired its stealth capabilities and considered it a huge win. Twilight cast an ominous shadow over the towering cityscape, hinting at the challenges ahead. The determined observer surveyed the skyline, sensing the weight of the night. A spectral wolf glowed fiercely as it soared through the stormy sky, carrying him resolute against the tempest. He dashed through the chaotic city streets, urgency driving him toward the distant light. A glowing wolf spirit soared through the air, carrying the fighter determined to eliminate a looming threat. He planned to reach level 15, save enough for a powerful mount, and then eliminate to cut off future trouble. He soared through the air toward the sprawling arena, which would be perfect for leveling up quickly. The fighter stood on a rooftop, overlooking the shadowy cityscape and proclaiming a powerful statement about strength. The full moon illuminated a tents seen as shadowy figures, and a supernatural creature approached. Qin prepared to confront the looming threat. He unleashed a powerful shadow attack, striking his surprised opponent with overwhelming force. A tilted building loomed over the city, marked by destruction and an ominous sense of foreboding. Fierce, he swung his sword at the beast, defiant amid the chaos. Victory erupted in cheers as characters celebrated their triumph over adversity. Ma admired Captain N's incredible strength and prowess in battle. He exclaimed that N was truly remarkable. A group of characters debated tactics for defeating a game boss, expressing differing opinions on honor and strategy. The young woman with dark hair asserted her morals against the cynical male in armor. Qin suggested capturing Shadow to uncover his identity and control him, believing only then could they ensure peace and prevent future chaos. Tension hung in the air as Qin observed the female character, her gaze filled with uncertainty. Joy filled the air as laughter echoed, celebrating a moment of triumph. Qin praised the performance, and Jin expressed joy in their happiness. Tension escalated as he argued fiercely about the assassin's perceived fragility and the need for caution. A tense atmosphere surrounded the group as the determined and ambitious he threatened Shadow with vengeance. Moments later, Captain N expressed her concern about the situation. A heavy weight hung in the air as Qin shared details of a concerning disappearance. He mentioned the restaurant case and the missing family during a gathering. A tense atmosphere enveloped the urban setting as Qin questioned the group's responsibility regarding Shadow. He expressed doubt about continuing to clean up after Shadow's actions. Another character raised concerns about Shadow's potential true nature. A third character informed them that suspicions surrounding Shadow were being taken seriously. Qin declared his determination to assist someone, regardless of the higher-ups' refusal to intervene. Surprise rippled through the group as they learned about the arena's existence in the next zone. Qin questioned the situation with curiosity. A playful character made a humorous remark about Shadow. An eager figure hurriedly informed Captain about the gladiator-style arena. Alarm filled another as they noted all the monsters inside were already dead. The battlefield lay strewn with corpses, a grim testament to an unseen force's might. Qin shouted about the overwhelming carnage, shocked by the sheer number of bodies. Excitement surged as Qin raised his fist, urging everyone to check out the arena. A mystical swirl of golden orbs surrounded a focused and powerful figure, intensifying the atmosphere. Qin harnessed the golden energy, channeling its power with determination. Glowing drops littered the ground, remnants of a fierce battle that had just unfolded. Qin pointed out the impressive array of drops, amazed by their sheer number. He speculated about the powerful team responsible for such a victory, wondering if it could be Shadow. Another character suggested searching the area for Shadow, eager to find him. A tense atmosphere filled the air as two characters confronted each other about the mysterious figure known as Shadow. He argued that Shadow's rank on the confirmed his involvement. The skeptical woman questioned what made him so sure about Shadow's role in recent events. The atmosphere shifted as Qin stood confidently, unfazed by the banter of his eager and demanding allies. He expressed that with enough time, anyone could achieve stealth like him. One armored ally reminded him about the extra gear and skill books he must have. The other ally encouraged him to sell some of those items to them, hoping for a good deal. A large wolf-like creature suddenly appeared, leaving Qin utterly astonished. He exclaimed his surprise at the creature's presence. Another character enthusiastically commented on the impressive mount. Confidently, he revealed he had obtained coordinates from a tomb, sharing this crucial information with unseen allies nearby. A cheerful girl expressed her gratitude too, her bright smile illuminating the moment. Qin's fury ignited as he shouted at Shadow, demanding fairness in their trade, while frustration bubbled beneath his words. Wrapped in swirling shadow energy, Qin sped across the city while reviewing the rewards from his recent battles. His increased evolution points and strengthened summons were clear proof that his power had reached a new level. A new chapter began as shadows deepened around Qin, filled with ambition and determination. Qin proudly shared his success in clearing the Colosseum arena ruins and acquiring a gold-tier skill book. Qin felt a surge of excitement as he evolved his stealth skill, envisioning the incredible possibilities it offered in reality. Qin stood confidently, channeling powerful skills as a spectral wolf appeared beside him. He revealed the necklace, emphasizing its significance in battle. Qin confidently revealed his stealth enhancements, detailing the impressive boosts from his gear and skills. A dark figure loomed ominously over the city skyline, casting an unsettling shadow across the streets below. A towering, ominous figure loomed over the scene, exuding an intimidating presence that silenced the air around it. The mysterious figure commanded the environment, asserting control with an undeniable force. A sudden alarm echoed through the urban landscape, sending ripples of anxiety among the gathered players. Qin questioned who had dared to trigger the Steel Saintess boss. Qin dodged an incoming attack, remaining alert as he navigated the chaos around him. Qin stared intensely, ready for a confrontation, preparing to take down instead of his initial target. A spectral wolf leaped dramatically through the air, casting an ominous shadow over the urban landscape. Qin observed the wolf, his senses heightened and alert. Qin felt a wave of unease as he observed a giant figure wielding a massive weapon amid the chaos surrounding him. Tension hung in the air as the determined fighter warned of the weapon's sharpness and deadly potential. An unknown attacker hurled a weapon toward Qin, who reacted in fright, barely dodging the lethal strike. Lightning struck in the background as he looked up, alarmed by the opponent's unexpected arrogance. He thought the challenge was far too reckless. A white tiger dashed past the determined fighter, who ran forward startled by the sight and realized it was. Tension enveloped the scene as the determined fighter faced the cunning, recalling their long rivalry. A commanding figure loomed over the recruits, revealing the dark history of the Steel Saintess and the oppressive contracts of Knight's Sanctum. The determined fighter confronted, recalling the dark hierarchy that oppressed many and declaring it the perfect time for revenge. A menacing figure loomed over two attackers, casting a shadow of dread across the chaotic. Qin charged at the towering figure with unwavering resolve. A powerful figure towered over the city, casting a spell that sent a wave of fear through the crowd. Qin shouted in pain, overwhelmed by the dark energy. A dark night illuminated by chaos saw the determined fighter unleash a powerful attack toward his targets with the Night Ring's blade in hand. A dark vortex swirled ominously, drawing the determined fighter's attention as he reached into it, seeking something elusive within. A chaotic battlefield lay before a furious he, demanding answers amidst the bloodshed. He questioned the attackers about the deaths of his people. A tense moment hung in the air as Qin prepared to strike with his sword. He resolved to fight against an unseen opponent. She reacted in shock to his declaration. A field of cursed flowers bloomed under an ominous sky, their beauty hiding a dark secret. Qin encountered the curse emanating from the flowers, feeling a wave of concern wash over him. A summoning circle glowed ominously as characters knelt around it, their intentions clear. Qin activated the circle with determination, while a panicked figure reacted in fear. Another character hesitated, confusion evident as he joined the ritual. Tension escalated as the group confronted a looming threat, urgent whispers filling the air. An angry character warned others about the Shadow's skill. A terrified character exclaimed that his tradable had hit zero. A skeptical character questioned the idea of fighting back, fearing for their lives. A worried and anxious character held her hands in fear, sensing the danger. A sense of dread filled the air as a fearful and vulnerable character questioned the shadow, tears brimming in her eyes. A cloaked figure held a glowing red object, contemplating the fate of Qin with a sardonic smile. He analyzed her diminished, noting her unfortunate fate in Night's sanctum. Tension hung thick in the air as Qin swung his weapon, determined to strike at the enemy. Qin observed the chaotic scene with confidence, readying himself for the battle ahead. He assessed the boss's first phase, believing it wouldn't be too challenging. A mysterious figure loomed in a desolate urban landscape, gripping a large, ominous weapon with a sense of intrigue. A menacing figure emerged from the shadows, glowing eyes locked onto Qin as chains extended towards him. A hooded figure stood tall, weapon raised, as swirling debris danced around them. They swung the weapon fiercely at an unseen opponent. A tense atmosphere hung in the air as Qin prepared to evade the masked figure's relentless attack. He focused intently on the incoming chain blades. A tense atmosphere grew heavier as Qin executed a swift, lethal attack on his opponent. A menacing figure with glowing eyes loomed threateningly, creating an ominous atmosphere that sent shivers down the spine of any onlooker. Qin watched the Guardian intently, feeling a wave of anxiety wash over him. The Guardian's voice resonated, warning that its terrifying Phase 2 was yet to come. A powerful and foreboding demon loomed, chains draping ominously around its form, signaling the impending chaos. It revealed that once its health reached half, the sealed demon would awaken. A tense confrontation unfolded as he questioned if Shadow truly attacked the titanium tier boss. He expressed disbelief, emphasizing the boss's strength. Another character, confident and knowledgeable, confirmed witnessing the shocking sequence of events. He recounted how Shadow appeared and swiftly diminished the boss's health. He then added that the Steel Saintess had a critical weakness during her second phase. A tense atmosphere enveloped Qin as he calculated his next move against the looming threat. He contemplated using the other players strategically to gain an advantage. A determined fighter with green hair demanded to inspect the object, catching the attention of his surprised allies nearby. The atmosphere shifted as Qin shared his insights about the boss fight with two others. He expressed concern about Shadow's soloing tactics. The green-haired character informed them about the boss's skills and its sudden freeze. The other character casually noted Shadow's disappearance during the boss's new phase. The determined fighter commanded to activate her red eye, hoping to clarify the Shadow's presence. A magical black rabbit burst forward, surrounded by vibrant green shards, exuding an energetic aura that captivated the surroundings. Qin expressed his worry that if even their anti-stealth couldn't detect the mysterious figure, it likely meant he had escaped. A sudden explosion lit up the sky, leaving the young woman completely astonished as she looked up in disbelief. A tense atmosphere hung in the air as Qin remained focused, preparing for potential danger. He instructed to stay alert for Shadow's return, responded with confusion, unsure of the urgency. A tense atmosphere thickened as Qin watched a powerful foe, whose reckless confidence could either inspire or doom them all. His ally commented on the enemy's foolishness. Another ally recognized the foe from a previous encounter. A stunning player showcased his skills, surrounded by a glowing blue aura. He revealed himself to be the top-tier player known as Safety First. Rumors circulated about his impressive dodging abilities and passed as a world-class gamer. Onlookers marveled at his reflexes and skillful techniques. A hooded figure with glowing eyes loomed menacingly, threatening an unyielding presence. Qin stood firm against the threat, defiant in the face of danger. A dark figure loomed menacingly, swirling with an ominous power as Qin prepared to attack. Qin charged forward, determined to confront the threatening presence. The mysterious figure defended against Qin's swift attack, revealing its menacing aura. A dark figure loomed, power radiating from it, as tension electrified the air. Qin dodged an incoming attack, his focus unwavering and alert. A fierce determination surged within him as he charged forward, wielding twin swords against an unseen enemy. A menacing figure with dark claws lunged at Qin, who skillfully dodged the attack. The air crackled with intensity as they faced off in a deadly dance. The crowd erupted with excitement as they cheered for the boss's incredible performance. He observed the boss's precise rolls, feeling intrigued. Another character exclaimed how cool the boss was, clearly thrilled by the display. Someone else noted the boss never overextended, expressing admiration for the strategy. A confused voice questioned why the boss's health dropped with each roll. Another character remarked on the bizarre slash effects flashing on the boss, surprised by the spectacle. A confident figure asserted that perfect dodging is basic, claiming her big brother's real strength lies in his offense. Qin rolled nimbly to evade the incoming attack, his focus sharp as he calculated his next move. A powerful attack was announced, promising to ignore half of the enemy's defenses. Electricity crackled through the air as a determined fighter unleashed a powerful attack, igniting excitement among those watching. Qin launched a fierce strike, drawing gasps from his amazed companions. An excited young woman exclaimed her anticipation about the attack's massive damage potential. Qin charged forward, his expression fierce as he prepared to confront his opponent head-on. A swift attack unfolded as Qin danced under the moonlight, slipping through gaps of blade edges. He split his strike into 3 shadows, moving as quickly as shooting stars. A powerful sword glimmered with energy as he revealed it to the boss. Excitement filled the air as a young woman cheered for their impending victory. An enthusiastic fighter pointed out that the boss's health was now 1/3. A fierce energy surged as he showcased his sword technique in a dramatic pose. A glowing blue object illuminated the scene, radiating confidence as he displayed it proudly. A fierce stance radiated confidence as a determined and powerful man reflected damage numbers around him. Tension enveloped the characters as they reacted in shock to the unexpected outcome of the boss fight. The concerned one expressed disbelief over Big Bro Safety's death, another panicked about the battle, and the last questioned why the boss's HP had not dropped despite the damage. Swirling shadows surrounded the determined fighter as he channeled his energy, ready to face the unknown. A chaotic battle unfolded, with magical attacks lighting up the scene and a menacing boss looming over the fighters. Qin analyzed the battle's progression, noting how the boss had used a myriad of skills while others fought. A dark figure loomed ominously, and the determined fighter prepared for a confrontation. He realized the boss had to be stopped before reaching the church sanctum. His heart raced as he acknowledged the growing fear among the fighters and steeled himself to face the boss head-on. If you'd like to see your favorite titles retold, leave a comment, and I'll be sure to pick some of them up from time to time. Also, let me know which video format you like more, long videos or short ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again soon.